Welcome back, everybody. So I'm working through this problem, and for your book, the question on your book, and I'm kind of working on it for you, with you. I went ahead and used an Excel tool just for my own quickness and capability, rather than sitting here and functioning it all out. But the question is, if you had a 10-point test to a class of 9 children, whole numbers, make sure I type this in correctly, and what are the highest and lowest possible mean scores? All right, so I'm going to go ahead and pull this out just a little bit so I was playing around with it, and I'm like, how would I work this problem? So what I did here is I used an Excel tool. The way you would solve this problem probably would be just to kind of play with the numbers until you got to a mean. But I found this was this is easier for me. It was quicker. So one of the things I wanted to show you, if you want to do this particular tool, it's called Solver. Now I have it already added into my thing, but what you can do is go into insert, excuse me. You could go in and put add-ins right here. And this will give you a solver add-in. So if you're trying to do this, you're trying to work this problem, you're like, I don't want to sit there and play with numbers all day, which I think was what we were trying to do. I'm showing you how to do this now. Look, this is not the only way to do this problem. This is the way I did it. I don't want you to feel scared of Excel. I'm not trying to make you into an Excel guru. This is more of time constraint, trying to get these work throughs out to you. So you can come in and do it. So what I did, and again, I think I got the correct answer here. I hope I answered what the prompt statement was, is to come in here and use solver. So I set up right here. I set up the average. I set up the average right here. And then I set up the median right here. Okay, so I did these two calculations. Now, this has already been solved for you. And so again, if you wanted to play with it, if you wanted to get different averages, you can go ahead and do that. And then I came over here to Solver itself. I gotta find it real quick, and just used this tool to change the objective. So I come in here, let's see here. We want to set the median right here, which is say cell A, use the $11 cells A 1 through 9. And then what we want to do is, by changing these cells right here, we want to get it so that we have a median set to 8. And when we do that, then what will happen is our average will calculate for us, which I've already done. And let me, just before we go any further, I'm trying to keep this in order. I went ahead and calculated an average. And if you were starting this from scratch, you could just come in here and put average here. And then do the cells that you want to do. You're going to get a, you're going to get a 0 right now, or a divide by 0. That's fine. It'll eventually populate. Okay. So I set the average, I set the mean. And what I would do if I was starting this is just put in silly numbers. It doesn't matter what numbers you put in. It really doesn't. Just put in silly numbers. This problem's solved for you, so don't worry about it. I come over here to Solver. All right. I change it to, I want the outcome of the median to be 8. I want it to be a value of 8, so I'm going to change it to 8. All right. And then I'm going to put, by changing these cells right here. So I'm going to change cells 1 through 9 until I return a median value of 8. And then I'm just going to hit solve. Now, what it does is it finds a solution for you. You hit OK. And it's going to come in here. Actually, did it do it for me? I'll put it back in here so it's correct. It should come in here and correctly give you an answer. And again, this was kind of an unusual problem, so I went ahead and did it for you. I don't know why it's not working for me right now. It never works when I want it on camera. Let me make sure I can do this again. Set objective A11 by changing cells. A1 through 9. Solve. All right. Yes. Okay. Now I want to show you that this works by giving you another one where we've set the volume to 9. So we solve for 9, it's going to change it for us. So again, if we wanted that to be our median to be 9 or 9, our average has to be 9.44. Now you can change it to a fraction or just put in the decimal, it'll get you the same place. Let's play around one more time. Let's solve for, let's make an average of 7. Here. What do you know? So it can change these numbers for you. Solver is an incredible tool. I encourage you to use it if you get into trouble with some of these questions. Of course, I've gone ahead and answered this one for you. What you need to be doing is explaining your answer. So in order to do that, go back into the book and look at the different scenarios that would cause this to be either the highest or lowest mean score. So I hope that helped you out, give you a little hint. Keep working hard. We're going to get amazing outcomes in this class, and good luck to you.